you're right. I think first of all, I think sometimes the freshman year of a series can be its best, and I think that was the case with the OC. I think that we have even more and better story to tell in Nikita, and hopefully the second and subsequent years will get even better, because I'm looking forward to the relationship between these core characters, and I didn't feel like we got to do much of that last year. But like I said, Craig Silverstein purposely at the beginning of the season said, I want her to be mysterious and enigmatic, because once I go there, I have to go there. And so they purposely have kept me in the dark, and there's all kinds of ideas about who Amanda is, why she is, and so it took me a while, but a few months back, I finally came up with my own ideas about Amanda. I mean, we've thrown around the idea that she could have been like Alex, a junkie off the street. But then, there was the idea that why couldn't she have ended up in this position just because she ended up at the CIA, or she came from a affluent background, or it didn't have to be so dramatic. But I'm just speculating right now. So my answer is no. I don't know what will come of all of this. But when I discuss what my motivations, or what Amanda's motivations are in this, it's clear that Percy is after money and power and a psychotic ego, of somebody who needs that. Whereas it's not so clear with Amanda. In fact, she might be a little bit more idealistic than any of us think, but ultimately just one of the smartest people and a master manipulator. But at the same time, she's still a human being. So, everybody kept talking about her being so mean and villainous and mean to Alex, and I said, no, I think she's the ultimate tiger mom. Because if she, you need to go through this training to be the best that you can be out in the real world. So if you can get by my electrocutions and my straitjackets, and I can, I think she sees something in Alex, and and so she's going to give her the most rigorous, difficult challenges and tests so that she can be the next Nikita. And I think she sees that in her. So I think of it in those terms. It's so funny. They tell us nothing. And of course, Maggie and Craig, Maggie especially loves to tell me, ooh, you've got some cool stuff coming up. As long as it's not outside at night in the winter in Toronto.
We agree with that.
I didn't have to work outside last year, but no, it's totally fascinating. I think there's so much story to tell, and they can do it with flashbacks. And I mean, I used to say that Amanda's like playing one big Survivor game. It's all a game to her, and whether division burns down, she might just laugh. So it's still an ongoing learning experience with the character, because it's still very mysterious. So it's if anything, then the fact that I really didn't know what was going on, but at the same time just trying to portray her as somebody strong, and I guess it worked because people seem to respond to the character you love to hate.